Alright, this is Miles Away, and this is Life is Strange. This is part 8, so if you haven't seen any of the other parts, I'll link it above. But, yeah, I'm really excited to get back into this, because, you know, we just discovered the dark secrets of Abraxas, so... that's some crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Like, I already had a
From
feeling,
our neighbor Alpha Centauri to the
but I really
distant
didn't
shores of
expect it to be a
Earendel,
body.
some 28 billion light years away,
Who got killed?
our
Whose
universe
body is that?
remains a vast and mysterious tapestry. And our solar system?
Also, who
But
did
a
it?
single thread. Our planet
How
Earth,
long is this
a
murder?
speck of fire.
How
And
long
we
have they
who
been hiding this
inhabit it,
murder?
so many atoms. This has been Moses Murphy at Caledon University. I hope you have enjoyed your journey through space, the majestic tapestry.
I would love to go to one of these.
I thought that would wake her up for sure.
You did? Dude, your voice is like a velvet snuggie.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. They have whole soundtracks in here.
Where am I?
They just wanted their
She's up.
mixtape to be heard.
I'll go get some hot chocolate ready.
So, is Max's magical mystery tour finally over?
Ugh, I feel like I could sleep for a month.
And? What's the verdict, Dallas?
I think my daily double shot Americano is enough chemical enhancement for me.
Understood. It's plenty trippy being inside your mind as it is.
Did I sleep here all night?
Yep. Moses and I found you the chillest spot in the building while we kept working in his office.
Dang, burning up
The
all that
fire.
time.
Oh, it's today. Unless, did we stop it?
Negatory. Moses and I have been at it all night. There's a lot we need to catch you up on. But one thing's for sure. The fire has shifted, but it hasn't gone away.
I do not see anything. What am I supposed to see here? Like, did the fire move places? Like, I don't remember what the old picture looked like. I thought it looked exactly like this. Alright, so it shifted. I
Last
guess.
night,
I'm gonna take your word for it.
the sledgehammer, was all of that real?
Afraid so. The human sacrifice part was just a gag, but there was some seriously fucked up shit going down in that basement.
And we're no closer to solving anything.
All the secrets in my ass. When I saw these photos down there, I was so sure it was the key to everything. But Moses and I have been poring over them all night. It's just some old Maybon party. Everyone's wearing masks. And one of those photos is too blurry to see much of anything. Hey, maybe you could zip into one of them real quick and find out what's going on?
I feel like that's a terrible idea.
Power doesn't work that way. Even if it did, I don't know. Maybe Safi was right. Am I just making everything worse?
When it comes to your power, I would trust your gut, then every other person in the fucking universe, then Safi. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take advantage of your mushy brain. I'll throw you some topics, and you tell me what you think.
Go for it.
I feel like we don't have time for this. Let's see.
Reggie and Owen are Mount Rushmore of suspects.
Reggie was willing to destroy the evidence last night. And Owen was trying to bring the whole house down.
Maybe today's the day they finish the job? With a fire that quickly gets out of hand? Could be whoever took that body.
Yeah, because both of them, They have to have some kind of ulterior motive because they both wanted the body gone for some reason.
I'd say there's a good chance the fire starts at the Abraxas house. And one or both of them have something to do with it.
Maybe the protesters.
What do you make of my dude bros at the bar? Do you think they could get rowdy and start a fire on campus? We know the protest is happening in a few hours, and according to Joey, it could get, quote, heated.
The protesters are not shy about expressing their anger at Caledon. That makes me think they're less likely to do something dumb.
Maybe. But it only takes one asshole to go rogue and turn a protest into a riot.
I don't think Safi would start it. That would be a crazy twist right there.
I know Safi is your friend, but...
Safi can be volatile. I know, but she wouldn't do anything to hurt innocent people. Especially now that she knows about the fire.
You're a good friend. Better than she deserves. Do you think there are any suspects we haven't been thinking of?
It could still be anyone. Hell, Moses almost set his office on fire 2 days ago. There's
What
no
if
way
that
to know.
what if that was the thing?
At least there's still
Like, what if
time.
the kettle was what started the fire? But I guess the fire would
Last
not
night
be in
is
the
still
photo
pretty
anymore.
jumbled up
So that
in my
doesn't really make
head.
any sense.
I know I went to a dark
I'm not
place
good at
by
the problem
myself
solving.
for a while. And then a really dark place when we saw that body. But somewhere in the middle there, when I saw you in the basement, I felt filled up with so much joy and gratitude. I'm not sure if I managed to get those words out so clearly last night. So I wanted to make sure to say it today.
I feel the same way. Even without the benefit of the freaky fruit punch.
That punch must be working through my system. I'm still hearing things.
No. I can hear it too. It sounds like a party.
Oh, Moses is screwing around, didn't he?
Max? What's happening?
I don't know. Are you seeing this?
You bet your fucking ass I am. Holy shit! Is this what your power looks like? Max Caulfield. Laser light spectacular.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Well, hey. Let's find out together.
I don't know if I want to. Share the laser light spectacular with
This is
Chloe.
incredible.
That's a wild
What
thing
are
to
these
say.
pictures
What the hell does
I
that
don't
mean?
know.
Share it? How do we share this? Are we gonna go together? Or is she just gonna look at me the whole time?
I offer my final
Like I'm
testament
monologuing.
to this cardboard camera. Let it bear witness to this great sacrifice. I have obtained the ceremonial dagger. The blood sacrifice was insufficient. The offering will not be accepted. My own blood is pure and will satisfy the rite. It is why I'm here. It is why I was always here.
He sounded like
Is
he was
that
having
blood?
way too much fun with that.
Oh, God.
Alright, so I don't know what order this is supposed to go in.
Hey man, senior members only. Holy shit, it's real. These college kids are nuts, man. Real Illuminati type shit. Just stay cool. Stay cool. I don't even know if that guy was a member. Never seen him in my life. These fucking masks.
Who are they talking to? The person taking the photo?
I ready the ceremonial dagger for the blood offering. With love and gratitude, we offer this sacrifice upon the Mabon altar.
No way. They're about to kill this guy. Who the hell let you in? Someone get him out of here.
Bro, you're supposed to just take one sip, not gulp it down.
Oh, epic.
Oh, well, he's
Imagine
fucked
if
up.
you drank that much
He's
of the
fucked up
nightmare
now.
juice.
Either that or
Actually-
he's dead now.
Don't.
Did that camera just go off? Put that shit away.
This is a joke, right? Dude, wake up! Wake up!
Fuck you. This is your fault.
Oh god. This is real?
Oh, so he actually did die.
Dead, he's fucking dead. Should someone call the cops?
It was an
What?
accident.
That some asshole townie killed himself with our dagger because he was high on our drugs?
Lock the door! No one is going anywhere!
Holy shit.
That was a woman's voice.
That was
Wonder who that was.
incredible. It was like we reached into the photos and pulled out what really went down. That poor kid. Sneaks into a party, drinks the punch, loses his shit.
Seems all too relatable right now.
Except they weren't fucking around back then. Real knife, real blood, and they ended up with a real human sacrifice.
So they covered it up. And now, decades later, what? What does any of it have to do with the fire?
There was something else in the Hall of Secrets. A record number from the archives. Moses was going to try to pull it.
All right, is Max ready for some... What am I looking at?
Look at his jacket.
When all this is done, you and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense. When I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Sophie. She was impersonating Owen. I saw her ask Vin for a document from the archive.
Damn, Max. Look at those synapses firing again.
So Sophie knows something related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night. What does that tell us?
Not a damn thing. And we still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro-tester friends.
And here's some more disturbing news. I walked by the chem lab this morning. Someone had broken in there. I alerted security and I locked away the most flammable solutions I could find, but whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
Why do we have a powerful
What do we
fire
do?
starter in the chem lab?
I suggest we all review the evidence.
Why don't
then
we have a
reconvene
weak
to share
fire
our
starter
thoughts.
in the chem lab? Like, shouldn't we just have like a basic, you know, like maybe some matches?
Let's see what Professor Murphy is.
I don't see why we got like jet fuel and kerosene and all that in there. Like, what's the purpose of that? What are we doing? This is a weird school.
Could the fire come from somewhere totally unexpected? What else is going on at Caledon? I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously. But do they really need to shut off the water lines?
That's weird. Okay, so Alright, your Caledon facilities and Caledon security team are working together to prepare for a possible protest march on campus today. Please note, lower campus and observatory buildings are being reinforced against possible damage. Reinforced. Jeez, what are they preparing for, the zombie invasion? All students are asked to avoid congregating in the areas of these buildings. If necessary, a shelter-in-place warning will be issued to students via the university alert system. In addition, the following precautions are being taken. Increased Caledon security presence. Of course, Lakeport... Oh, yeah, the security worked out really freaking well in the fire, if I remember. Lakeport PD and FD on alert. Yeah, they're on alert. That's gonna do so much for this. Electricity will be suspended in some areas to decrease blackout risk. Water lines will be closed in some areas to decrease damage risk. Please remain attentive to further updates. Thank you for helping to keep Caledon safe. That's really dumb. So they're prepared for everything except a fire, because all the water lines are going to be cut off. So whenever you try and put the fire out, there's nothing to put the fire out with. That's really stupid.
It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the
drought.
administration without also battling
of
the
course.
unseasonably dry weather.
Of course. This
No
is
forced
a mess.
entry means it was someone with the right keycard or someone impersonating them. Either way, this is really bad.
Unknown quantities of chemical solutions. Possibly corrosive or flammable. No signs of forced entry. Well, that puts Safi back on the table of possible
Between
suspects.
Reggie's actions last night and that poor kid, I just know Abraxas has to be connected to the fire. Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago. Why? And what does it have to do with the fire?
Who's old enough? I'm wondering if Owen is old enough for something like that. Same with, like, Safi. I don't know if they're old enough to necessarily want to cover up a murder that happened decades ago.
Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes. Even Loretta.
Did you know that here, on our very own campus, an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, that's such a dangerous game right there. This reporter won't name the group who have threatened previous investigators with libel lawsuits, but I can exclusively report that last Saturday, a Mabon party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved gauntlets. At midnight, an unknown ritual took place in the basement. A photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic. Oh, it is very satanic. It just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth, and that rumor of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether their famed Hall of Secrets contained as many have speculated, a portal to hell. A portal to hell, that's kind of wild. They're just hiding that in the basement. Yeah, let me take a quick trip to hell. I'll be right back. I need to go talk to Satan for a minute.
There's something
Yeah,
in the
that doesn't
archive
sound
that
crazy.
Abraxas wanted to keep secret, Owen wanted to destroy, and Safi wanted to find. It must be important.
Alright, what else is there? This one?
Finn has
Yeah,
his
this one.
entire future tied to Yasmin and Caledon. Could he be involved in covering up the death at the Abraxas house?
I'm not gonna read that one. I think I've read everything here. Goodness gracious, there's so much evidence. I don't want to go through all of this, but I guess I have to.
The selfie that started this all? And the fire that will be here soon if we can't stop it. I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what we were doing. But he was right.
Yeah, that is weird, because now I can actually see what's going on. I wasn't paying enough attention to know that it shifted in different directions. But I don't know what that means. As if it shifts, does that change the time? Does that change the place? Does
So
that
we know the fire
change who
has
died?
changed. But does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
And then he just leaves. That's it? That's all the information you're gonna give me? That's it? He goes right back to his area and just keeps standing. Alright, let's keep going through it.
Owen is corrupt, and I know he is up to something. But does any of it have to do with the fire?
Yeah, this is all corruption stuff.
Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished. But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered? I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house.
You see, Yasmin is old enough for it to potentially be her. Because she would have been younger at the time. So, you know, if it was 20 years ago, then she definitely is a possible suspect.
Owen risked
I'm putting my
his
bets on
whole
her.
presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Is he about to start a fire to finish the job? Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
I just love that. He just comes over, puts his 2 cents in, and then immediately leaves.
Owen is a young and ambitious
I bet he's standing in the corner right now.
What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan?
Wait a minute, what did that say? How old is Owen?
Owen is a young and ambitious
Oh, okay,
new
yeah, I
president.
didn't put his age in here.
What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan? These were Reggie's notes from talking to Owen days ago, before the demolition. Clearly, Owen was hell-bent on demolishing that house.
Yeah, the only thing I'm down for in here is convincing Loretta to stop her podcasting. I'm down for that.
Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side. Don't know what I would have done without her.
Yeah, she really has been putting the work in.
The anger behind this Lakeport protest is truly scary. I'm so glad Chloe is here to get to the bottom of it. It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Alright, so now she's standing over there, isn't she? Yeah, you guys are great help while I sit here and, you know, decipher all this information. No. No, I'm not ready. Let me look at this last board over here. Group of suspects.
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list.
Why are we on the suspect group? That's crazy. Chloe just got here. Timing. Arrives just as fire breaks out. Paradox issue. Perhaps not aware of all her actions. Interesting. That's wild.
Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness. Even if I don't
He
quite
even
agree with
suspected
any of these
himself.
points.
He's like, man, what if I just decide to strike this match and set my lab on fire? And he even put the damn
I appreciate your
iguana on there
thoroughness,
that's
but
sick. Isn't the
I
iguana
think you
like
can
not even
remove
in there?
Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
That would be the greatest plot twist ever. I started the fire. The iguana isn't even in here. Well, that's how he did it. He left right at the perfect time. Decided that he was gonna start the fire, and then take sick days. It's always the people you never suspect, or you least suspect, is what they say. Well, let's see. Reggie and Ven.
Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin. He's the ultimate puppet master. But why would he start the fire?
I think they're too young to be the fire starters, though. These
Caledon's
two are the
power
only
players.
two that are old enough to
Could
make
one of them
for
be
it to make
behind all of
sense.
this? Could both?
I think it's got to be Yasmin. What if it's someone entirely, like, that's not even on this list that we don't even know? That's always a possibility.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Sophie. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire? The timing
Lucas is
of
a
this
possibility
protest
too, though.
with the fire has to mean
Disgraced
something.
professor.
But which of the protesters is the most dangerous?
Ren? I don't think he's... Oh, well, it's possible. He is very swayable. Like, he falls into peer pressure real easily. So he could do it on a whim. Alright, I've looked at everything. Chloe just standing here.
She stayed up all night with Moses. Whatever the future brings, I'm so lucky she's here. I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
But no one will ever know.
I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you.
That's why I think we should just say,
But
damn the school, and just
If we're
leave.
throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
Statue for sure. Your hair will be carved from the finest emerald, and your tattoos will glow in the dark.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
Yeah, I really think we should just say, you know, let the school be, let it burn down, and we can just rebuild. Like, they're already in the process of rebuilding from a storm anyway. What's one more? What's this warning?
After the break-in, Moses isn't taking any chances. Hope he can keep any combustible science stuff from falling into the wrong hands.
They don't have cameras around here? I feel like cameras is one of the first things you should invest in. Especially when you have expensive, you know, technology and chemicals that could potentially be lethal. And murders that are happening out in broad daylight. And you have a 3D printer sitting here. Someone could come in and steal this and you have no cameras. Wild.
Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I know my powers are imperfect. But I don't think they would undo the choice I made to save Chloe all those years ago.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope. As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
Wow, he's depressing to talk to. Well, I feel like I've looked at everything. Time to convene and eat some donuts.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
Nothing. We know absolutely nothing more than we knew before. Only circumstantial evidence. And what is she, a lawyer? Yeah, I guess.
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them, will happen.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it, but now there was no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No,
That's how I feel.
that's reality.
That's why we should just leave it alone.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here
So
this
instead
time,
of a fire, we
figure
get
my
a
shit out,
storm,
is the
a
missing
tornado,
piece.
a hurricane.
Max? What's up?
I already know this is gonna have some consequences. I feel like she needs to know, though.
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
Because I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
I just told you. I didn't want to ruin things. Oh well, that'll ruin things for sure.
At first, I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
That's fair. That is fair.
That really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Maybe I should eat a donut first and drink some coffee to calm my mind. Yeah, that... I didn't think that was gonna go that poorly. But I felt like that information really needed to be known, because otherwise it's gonna come back and bite me hard. Because it was gonna bite me anyway. Like, it was gonna bite me now, or it's gonna bite me later.
Thanks again, Moses. I'd be lost without you.
You're welcome. I just hope it's enough.
Never is. It never is. Let's go talk to her.
Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
This has got to be screwing with him too, though, knowing that his potential death is in the next, like, 8 hours. And it's all based off that little fire mark right there, and there's nothing he can do about it. Don't flick that cigarette. Oh, she has a cigarette. What if she flicks it? Okay, she put it out. Sensibly. It could still be burning,
How are
though.
you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence.
What is that gonna do?
What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
I just...
I
would... have... You first.
Okay. This weekend has been... I've never had so many emotions at once. Excited, scared, utterly mind-fucked. But underneath it all, I've only really felt one thing. I am so incredibly happy to be here with you, Max. Whatever comes next. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I keep looking for that perfect moment. First the canoe, then the basement. Something always ruins it. It's like the universe doesn't want us to... And now it's the day of the fire. And everything is happening. And I just...
I feel like they're gonna force this hug, aren't they? They're gonna. I already know what happened in the canoe. How they're gonna ruin this? They didn't ruin it.
That's what I have to say to the universe.
Yeah, fuck
Worth
the
the
universe.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye.